Canada is 150 years old.
Happy birthday, Canada!
And to celebrate it, we have created a big birthday cake. This cake has 4 delicious layers and 3 layers of icing, each one a different flavor. And we want you to replicate it.
Because this is a really big job, you're going to be working in pairs. And without knowing it, you already chose your partner. Look beside you. Whoever shares your cooking station today is the person you're going to be baking with.
For starters, we're not telling you the flavors of the 4 layers of this cake, or the 3 layers of the icing between them.
Awesome. This is impossible.
More importantly, we're not going to let you see anything.
That's right. You are gonna taste this cake blindfolded.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, my God.
Come on.
I have to figure out 4 different flavors of cake, 3 different flavors of frosting with this song.
You now have 10 minutes to engage all of your senses except for your sight.
Your time for tasting starts now.
Let's keep our voices down so nobody can hear us.
Okay.
Bottom, because this is icing on top.
7 taste profiles they have to pick out.
Every single layer here presents different levels of difficulty.
I tell you, chocolate, easy. Coconut, maybe a little bit more difficult.
Maybe it's coconut.
If I have one thing going for me, it's definitely my palate. I know a lot of flavors. I'm able to pick up tastes really well.
It's orange.
2 minutes, you have 2 minutes left. Pistachio, that's gonna give people trouble because it could taste like a lot of nuts.
I think it's almond.
And let's not forget, by the time you get through to the 3rd or 4th flavor, your palate starts to get a little confused, right?
Vanilla. Chocolate.
Hands up.
Oh.
That's bright.
I hope you enjoyed Canada's birthday cake. Now, it's up to you to replicate it. You will have full access to a specialty pantry where you'll find everything you need.
You'll also find a lot of things in that pantry that you don't need.
You have 60 minutes to make a beautiful birthday cake.
The pair that does the best job replicating the cake that you just tasted will earn a huge advantage in the upcoming elimination challenge.
Your 60 minutes starts now!
Visually, I'm pretty confident.
We got the 2nd layer wrong.
The bottom is chocolate. The 1st layer of icing is toasted coconut.
The 2nd layer is orange, topped with a pistachio icing.
Oh, we got that one wrong.
3rd layer of the cake is maple. And it has a caramel bacon icing.
And finally, the top layer is white cake with real blueberries.
I'm at a loss for words. I didn't taste 1 hint of blueberry.
Matt and Justine, please bring up your birthday cake.
I know our cake looks good. I know it's gonna present well, and I need this advantage.
Looks quite amazing. You've got great height. There are a couple of little bubbles and imperfections, but a lot is going to be revealed when I cut myself a slice. Now, the moment of truth. Look at that. A good amount of icing between each layer. Good thickness on the sponge. Now, walk me through each layer.
We have chocolate.
Toasted coconut.
Yes. Orange, even though the color
It's
is...
a little bit yellow.
Then it's a pistachio icing. Almond sponge cake. Icing is candied bacon. And the last one is just plain vanilla.
Overall, you made 2 mistakes. Your almond layer should have been maple, and you missed the blueberries. Let's give it a taste. Tastes delicious.
Thank you.
That orange is subtle enough that it just sort of comes into play. And then who doesn't love a good old-fashioned chocolate cake? Lovely, well done.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm really feeling good. We hit 85% of those flavors.
Miranda and Aaron, please bring up your birthday cake.
I know there's a few appearance flaws with it, but I'm walking up with confidence.
I think, you know, you got the shape right, but what's inside? Read me through the layers.
First layer is chocolate with a toasted coconut icing, orange cake, hazelnut frosting, a lemon cake with a maple almond, and then the white vanilla cake on top.
Overall, you made 4 mistakes. Your lemon cake should have been maple. You missed 2 of the icings. And also, you missed the blueberries. All right, well, I'll tell you, the most important thing is what?
Taste.
Nice taste on the chocolate. Very, very delicate, you know, chocolatey. Feel, I can sense that essence of coconut. You got that right. You two can bake.
Barry and Alicia, please bring up your birthday cake.
This is so ugly, and I'm so embarrassed that I have to show this to the judges.
In terms of the replication, looks like you've come up a little short. Tell me what happened, guys.
The chocolate didn't turn into cake, it turned into soup.
Even though that chocolate layer may not have come through, hopefully your palates came through for you. A good amount of icing on the top and the sides. That is the orange sponge here.
I believe so, Chef. I got a little frazzled in the assembly.
And the next layer?
It appears that I may have switched the maple and the lemon.
Well, let's see how it tastes. It seems to me that the multiple layers and the details of this challenge may have gotten the better of you. You didn't give up, and I appreciate it.
Alicia and I are both really bummed. But what are you gonna do?
Trevor and Taya, please bring your cake up to the front.
I'm feeling great. I think our cake is the one to beat.
It looks spectacular. It's beautiful. But what matters is what's inside. This is the coconut, obviously?
Yes.
And what is the icing in between here?
We did maple.
Maple? And you know that should have been pistachio, right?
Yes.
Which flavor is this cake here?
Maple.
Wow, bang on. A few little missteps. You had maple icing instead of pistachio, and you missed the blueberries. Fantastic flavor. Amazing teamwork. Because if you can do that blindfolded, imagine what you can do when you have access to all of your senses. Please go to the front.
We're hoping that the judges will overlook the overall appearance of the cake and hopefully just taste the deliciousness inside.
It might be a bit of an ugly duckling here, but inside might be a swan.
We're hoping so.
Well, let's see. Wow, look at that. It is actually a very happy-looking cake. Pistachio, what happened?
We couldn't really taste pistachio, so we thought it was like a mix between almond and hazelnut.
And very interesting, this pink maple. Overall, you made 3 mistakes. Your almond layer should have been maple, your hazelnut icing should have been pistachio, and you also missed the blueberries. What layer should I try?
Vanilla sponge with the maple bacon, frosting.
Well, here it goes. It's delicious. Icing, smooth, light, delicate. I get the maple, I get the bacon, I get everything. Cake, moist, airy. Next time, just make sure you get it nicer looking.
Although we didn't nail the replication, our flavors in our cake were still delicious nonetheless.
I think it's between Justine and Matt and me and Taya.
They got the most flavors right, but their construction wasn't as good as ours.
As you all know, only one cake can win this challenge.
Because this was a replication, accuracy was essential. We went on to consider taste, structure, and of course, beauty. The home cooks that made the best cake were Matt and Justine.
I push myself every time I'm in the kitchen, and this was no exception. I'm so excited.